them attempted murderers are out. I don't understand it. It's like I already caught whatever people were trying to do on every level. And I did. I caught it. There was corruption behind that. And there were people who tried to attempt murder me with the police. In my eyes, they're worthless for almost letting it happen. And plus, that it doesn't help when they're baiting people to do their work. I've already proven it. I've shown it multiple times. What people were doing. The FBI, the cops, the secret society, the Illuminati, the outlaw, the Freemasons. They all work together. And it's just really stupid. Cops are worthless at this point. That they would let it keep continuing, knowing they lied for him. So for me, looking it up and understanding what's been going on, is that they're trying to use baits. And so these people think that it's cool that I caught a whole bunch of people trying to attempt murder me with cops, FBI's, secret society, the Illuminati, the occults, and also different biker groups. They were clapping their hands of excitement. That's just ignorance right there. It's already bad enough. This is getting fucking old to me. I don't know what it's gonna take. You people know what you're doing, what you're allowing to me. You knew what people were doing. The cops, the FBI, everybody knew what was going on. And it's kind of sad. I had to sit there and prove it over and over and over again. That it was gang stalking, street theater, enterprises, gang stalking, Ricoacts, and organization of all different people. And you're letting it happen again. You are the problem in the society and the community. You are. And that's the one thing I shared. That somebody did post something. And I kept it for a reason. Because that also exposes a enterprise. It's the cops, the FBI, and different biker groups that's allowing this crap to go on too. And for people that's that ignorant, I don't understand it, why you're allowing it to keep going on and on and on. At the end of the day, it's just common sense. It's like everything that I've caught in, every person, every name, every situation, I constantly had to repeat myself ridiculously so that people could understand. People were putting hits out on me. People were getting a hold of people from the dark web. People were putting hits out on me with different people, all types of people, like repeating patterns. And this is a repeating pattern today, sadly to say. And this is getting ridiculous. That stuff like that, they encourage to kill people, to sacrifice people. So just know and understand that I understand that of whatever's going on right now. It's bullshit. See the harassment again? You cops are allowing this. You cops are allowing this. FBI is allowing that. Allowing that. Still. You're allowing them to keep harassing me and bother me whenever I'm out and about. For real. You're gonna let it keep continue on like this, knowing that cops try to attempt murder me because of them kids. You better do something about it. And oh looky, there's one right there, but he's ignoring of what's going on. Go figure. He's ignoring. Go fucking figure. Of course. Go fucking figure. One right there as they were going by. This is bullshit on your guys' end. I've proven enough times there's been an enterprise of how many times you've let people do whatever the hell they wanted to me. People were ganging up on me with cops and bikers. How long are you going to keep this up? Or let this crap continue? How long? How long? How long is this going to continue? There was a cop right there. As they were right there screaming at me, he ignored it. He ignored it. How long is this going to continue? And it is. It's a problem. It's an enterprise. When are you guys going to do your jobs? Stopping this crap from keep going on and on and on. There's plenty of people that knows what I'm talking about. People are going to get fed up. And plus, them being told to be sent out by the cops, the FBI, the secret society, the Illuminati, and the outlaws and the Freemasons, and cops, and bikers. I don't care if they scream at me. This is fucking bullshit. In this town, I've caught in so much of people doing stuff towards me for a very long time, and you people ignore it. And if I do try to call to say something, I always get ignored. All the time. It's like nobody takes it seriously. But last time, I almost got killed in attempted murder because of them teens right there. And because of the cops. Twice. Because of what you people allowed to happen. On some for real stuff. That's also setting up someone to get murdered. That's also an enterprise. That them right there are the reasons why I almost died. Murdered right here in this area because the cops won't do their jobs. The FBI won't stop with whatever they're doing to me, and they keep allowing this, and I'm gonna hold them accountable that they pretty much stood up for murderers. That's why I'm gonna keep it as that. They're attempted murderers, and they're killers, and they're predators. That's RICO, and that's organization. They're being sent by bikers, FBI, cops, secret society, the Illuminati, the outlaw Freemason or something. They're being sent by someone, because that shit ain't normal. I don't care. They can scream at me all they want, but It's already bad enough. I've already caught an enterprise against a lot of people that's tried to hurt me and harm me. People and their associations and their accomplices. I got names, and I haven't gotten their names and faces involved for whoever they are. And every time I try to do something about it, I get ignored. It's like you keep allowing this to go on and on and on and on. It's going to be a problem and an issue. That shows that you're not doing your jobs. That, from what I'm understanding, from what I'm catching from the cops, the FBI, biker groups, which already knew about, that don't look good. At the end of the day, that's someone targeting, that's being a predator, and they're still allowing this stuff to keep going on and on and on. It's a problem and it's an issue. It's because you are allowing this, and you stood up for them, and it's wrong. It's unprofessional at the end of the day that you would sit here and encourage this to go on, knowing that right here is where I was almost attempted murder 2 times by the police because of them teenagers right there. That's what it is. There it is. And then there's a cop over there, apparently, right there, that's ignoring everything, of course, everything of the sort, allowing everything and everything else. Good old fucking Crawfordsville, you're letting these fucking attempted murderers back around me. You're letting these fucking murderers, attempted murderers, who worked with different biker groups, and they're ignoring it. They see what's going on. This is called gang stalking. This is like somebody being predators. That's what all that is right there. They're predators. They were told to come out and harass women, and it's shown multiple times. I was told this by a person that I know personally. They were told to come out to harass people and women, target them, and the cops and the FBI allows this. There's something wrong with you in this town. There is. There's something majorly wrong with you at the end of the day on some very harsh levels. So you're going to continue. To allow. You're going to ignore what's going on. You know that I'm being harassed and stalked by these teenagers right here, and you're going to ignore it. Of course. Exactly. So that tells me right there all I need to know. They don't pay attention to very well with street theater or nothing. Why watch me for? You're the one that's letting this shit happen again. It's what you're doing. That's the last time how I got hurt and ganged up on. Last time. It's not cute. It's not cute for whatever these people are doing. It's not cute and it's not funny. Because their son of silence, outlaws, Mongols, and death dealers were involved in targeting me, and so were them. Teenagers right there. cops and FBI and also Illuminati too, that they think all this is a game and a joke. And it's because of the police not doing anything about it is why they act up like this. This is why we women get targeted in Crawfordsville, Indiana. This is why women are being terrorized by men. We are being targeted by predators because you won't lift your finger to do anything. That's why. You won't do your jobs. You won't stop it. And that's a problem. At the end of the day, that is a problem. So I'm showing apparently what the FBI, the cops, the secret society, the Illuminati, the different bikers, the Son of Silence, outlaws, Mongols, death dealers have started. And those are the same ones that I called out about the outlaws, and they ran off on me. So that's what I'm saying, though. There is an enterprise, and that is catching criminal activities. And I know for a fact that's not funny to a somewhat degree in this town. But just know and understand that. Why do I always have to prove this of what you're not doing? You literally have ignored when people have been hurting me and doing tactics towards me, that you've helped the wrong people for a very long time. I proved it. I've known it. So just know and understand, cops, FBI, Illuminati, secret society, Son of Silence, outlaws, Mongols, death dealers. Know and understand that what you did. And plus, people didn't realize those are the exact same ones I talked about. When I said outlaws, they dipped on me at the exact same time. They dipped. So that tells me right there that there was bikers involved that targeted me with the police and the FBI and people. That is a enterprise that's using people as bait to target. That is criminal activity that is being caught, that others ignore. And people are very, very well known to know what I'm talking about. That this is keeping up and up and up. I'm going to start blaming the cops, the FBI, the secret society, the Illuminati, the Freemasons, the Son of Silence, outlaws, Mongols, death dealers, for whoever started it. People from in town, out of states, who also put hits out on me. People has admitted of leaving groups, being in groups. You're letting this happen. And I've already caught people doing an enterprise on me. When it comes to the cops and the FBI using teenagers like that, that is a enterprise that's caught. That's corruption. And it's been a repeating pattern for a very, very long time, that I always have to catch it, then I have to talk about it, because nobody won't do anything about it. It seems like the cops enjoy that women are being targeted by these teens. They think it's funny, and they think it's a sick game and a joke to get women murdered and killed and sacrificed. Off is what I'm catching at this time and day. I'm out here minding my own business, but there is a problem and an issue out here when they don't do their fucking jobs. As cops, the FBI lets this shit go on and on and on and on, and I'm proving it. They don't lift a fucking finger. They almost killed me right there. My nose, 1, my head, 2. and they think that it's cute to be an attempted murderer, keeping it up, that shit ain't funny. It's not funny and cute to be known that these teenagers are being predators. Now, I don't know if they're 18 or not yet, but still, that does not make you cool. That's not cool to go out here and be a predator towards women and terrorizing women and trying to beat the fuck out of everybody and anybody. And then you're being baited by the cops and the FBI. So there is something going on in this town that people are afraid to speak up on. I'm not afraid to speak upon it. I don't care if they scream at me, because I already know that I've already caught in every person, every face, every accomplices, every association who started this crap with them too. That's trying to start something back up that don't need to be there at this time. That is a serious problem. And it shows major red flags in this damn town. That people do try to attempt murder you over because they were told to be sent. They're being sent by cops, FBI, secret society, the Illuminati, Freemasons. They're being told to come out. And this is still continuing. There is a problem. There's a problem in this town that you cops can't seem to lift your fingers to do the right thing. That you're constantly, you were literally just went by and they ignored it. That's a problem. That means that was a setup. That's an enterprise that's been going on. And if cops ignore what these people are doing, that means they paid them to mess with people. And that's how people get hurt, harmed, jumped, and attempted on. Because of people like that. That's how people get attempted murdered by cops. Because of their doing. So everybody's like trying to cover their own asses. It's not covered. It's known. It's known out and about. This is ridiculous. At the end of the day. That's an enterprise right there. What I was catching when they kept going by, trying to think, like they were clapping their hands and giving a high five, thinking that it was cute and funny when they tried to attempt murder me with the cops. And different FBIs and cops and different bikers. That's not funny in other bikers' eyes. That's a problem. And then also, the cops and the FBI is caught. That's how they target people. And that's what they do. I've literally shown one went by, he ignored the whole situation, that I was being pretty much harassed, bothered, pretty much annoyed. He ignored it. And then there was one over there that still ignored it. But did you kind of see how the weird part was? Was that they behaved themselves when there was a cop right there. They behaved themselves. I don't care if they're screaming at me. This is bullshit. This is going on for way too long in Crawfordsville, Indiana. Them type of people don't know real violence. They don't know what they're playing with. They don't understand the dangers of them constantly doing stuff. And what I've caught proof, evidence, facts on Enterprises is very dangerous for them or anybody else that I've called off. I've gotten names, faces of people who were sent just like them. And then they were probably sent by the FBI and biker groups. I bet you 100%. Because mainly when it becomes to gang stalkers, Ricoacts, organization, street theater, something like this, you know for a damn fact, it's corruption at its finest. And bikers don't like being brought in the middle of nothing either. So, this is a problem. And, just talking, showing proof, I'm trying to protect myself from getting hurt again. Pretty much targeted, hurt, or beat the crap out of again, because they can't seem to understand the dangers that they put us in. Us women go through the most fucking abuse that you could ever think of. These men that do this is because they're intimidated of women. They are scared of women, and they're trying to make her scared, petrified. They're trying to make her bow down, trying to intimidate tactics. And then once they find out it don't work, it freaks these men out. They are a woman hater. That's pretty much like men hating a woman on spot. When they're constantly out and about, that I've shown before, I've got proof of how many times these teenagers would come out and fucking harass me over here. I've taken videos of it. Even at my apartment too. I've caught them every time. And that is a enterprise. That's gang stalking. That's organization. That's very dangerous games. And I know for a fact that it was bikers, FBIs, who were sending druggies, people who don't give a damn, narcissistic people, very nasty, mean, hateful people. I've caught it every time. And this is where they're trying to get something to where they are trying to scare you so you don't be out and about. That's wrong. And they were clapping like they were like each other, like they were proud. They tried to attempt murder me with the police and everybody and anybody I've named off. Anybody who's came at me, I've gotten their names, I got their faces. I got the biker clubs who's also came at me too. The FBI, the cops, the secret society, the outlaws, the Illuminati, and the Freemasons and the occults. That's a enterprise. And most people gets intimidated when you are out and about catching proof and showing what it's really about. That's pretty much somebody being a targeted individual. They hate you. They don't like you. They want you dead and gone. They're trying to stress you out. They're trying to annoy you. And they're also trying to stress you out to where you would want to kill yourself. That's all it is. It's tactics. And then they try to use bikers. That's another tactic, but it's a very dangerous one. Bikers don't like being put in the middle of nothing. And then when these biker groups find out that these teenagers have got fucked up of trying to go after women and trying to attack women, it's a very serious issue. Like, this is not something to be playing with here. These teenagers literally think that they're funny of what they did towards me, and they're probably doing this towards a lot of others too, and others are afraid to speak up about the abuse. The abuse by proxy, that's also community mobbing, and this is also community murder. Okay? That's what I'm catching. All it is trying to stress someone out. trying to make somebody go loco, trying to make a person lose their minds. They're trying to do scare tactics. They're playing with very dangerous people out here. I don't know why they keep testing it. I don't know why they keep pulling it. I don't know why they keep doing it. Knowing I got my proof and evidence and facts against people who's actually done enterprises on me. That's also criminal activities. I've caught these people who sent hits out on me. There's proof behind that of everything else. I've got proof behind the enterprises of all these people's involvements. The police, the secret society, the outlaws, the Illuminati too. I've gotten proof all on it. That's what being a targeted individual is. They go after women because they hate women. I was told this is what they do. And it's shown to be true. Somebody's telling them to come out here to hurt women, try to get them killed, trying to get them sacrificed, trying to get them beat up. And, you know, my family knows about this already, as it is. And there's also other family members, too, that knew Grandpa Storm is going to know about this again. They're not going to like this, that I have to sit here and say Grandpa Storm's groups are going to know about this. It's ridiculous. It's like these kids are playing on the streets. These kids literally think it's funny to play with different biker groups. It's not funny. And it's not funny to target somebody who has biker family. Grandpa Storm's group don't play with men like that. Grandpa Storm's group don't tolerate predator of men. They're not going to be too happy. I have to sit here and tell my biker family what the fuck is going on again. That I'm trying to protect myself so I don't get attempted murdered by these fucking cops and these fucking teenagers who thinks that everything is a game and a joke. I've already got proof of those other biker groups were involved. FBI's and cops. This is not funny. This is not something to be laughing about. You're targeting a biker family member. And Grandpa Storm's group is not going to like this. That I'm showing this again. That I have to speak upon this so that if they need to step in, or if they need to figure out how are they going to get this to stop. I really hope it stops, because this is bullshit. I shouldn't have to worry about me being attempted murdered by biker groups. I shouldn't have to worry about being murdered by the police, teenagers, people in town, out of state. I shouldn't have to worry about have to be out and about to where I have to really be on the alert to make sure that people don't try to kill me. And that's proof enough. There's people somewhere, someone or people feels intimidated by me. By trying to kill me all the time, always trying to target me, always trying to attack me, always doing something stupid towards me, doing an enterprise on me. Now I got proof against it. I do not stand for stupid stuff like this. I don't stand for it. This is getting out of hand. This is getting out of line. It's out of my control. Because nobody wants to lift a finger right now. This is bullshit. At the end of the day. But just like I said, I shouldn't have to come on here, but it's better so that people can understand my situation right now, so that people can understand that it's very serious. These are not games that you play with. This is not what you do to people. This is very dangerous of how they're acting, of everything I've caught in people's names, what they've done, repeated patterns. This is what I've been talking about. And that's what I'm saying, though. A lot of people did not realize that these people that showed their faces again, that's the exact same ones who were standing over there when I got almost attempted murdered right here by the cops. Because of the FBI's doing, because of people targeting me, harassing me, following me, bugging me, harassing me, and they let it continue. And they ignore it. But just like I said, that's very dangerous and that's very stupid. And it's even dangerous on the cops' part too, because they can also get in trouble for letting this keep continuing. Even the FBI too. The cops and the FBI and the secret society and the Illuminati and the Freemasons and the Freemasons, the occults, all of them can actually get fucked up for what they're not stopping. They can actually lose their jobs for what they're allowing. And they try to call me a liar, saying they're not harassing me. Clearly, I've shown it again. I've shown it so many times over YouTube that I didn't care. And now I have to show it again to prove, to make sure that people are well aware that somebody is plotting, somebody is up to something. I don't feel like being murdered or beaten up because of people that are targeting me, people that are being predators towards me. I don't feel like getting hurt. And that's the whole point. They're trying to scare me so that I don't want to be out and about. They're trying to scare me so I don't want to be outside. Well, it don't work out very well like that, because that's pretty, they're doing weird tactics. Like, I pay attention to behavioral patterns. This is the patterns that every person I've caught, every name I've shared, every situation I've talked about, this is how they're acting too. That's trying to attempt something all my life. That's very dangerous. That's like stupid games out here. That I have to bring it out to the awareness that people are ignoring it. And I even shown there was a cop who went by and ignored it. And that tells me right there, they know exactly that these people are targeting me and harassing me and following me and not leaving me alone. Because them cops and the FBI is for them, because they told them to fuck with me. To try to attempt murder me, or trying to intimidate me or something, or trying to scare me. It's whatever the fuck they're doing. It's not working out very well. It's just stupid of what they do out here. That's not funny to play on someone's life as a game and a joke, as a sick joke of entertainment. And that's what it is. That is a sick joke of what's going on. For a while. That's seriously a serious fucking problem. That's playing on my life. That's like playing with death on my life. That's not something you do to people. That's like screwed up. That's like sadistic, evil fucking people that I have to deal with. With that, and then the cop ignoring it, them screaming at me. It's because they're purposefully, and then they went over there at the library. Some cars showed up. They were screaming and throwing a fit. They probably told them to knock it off. I don't know who they were talking to. I don't care. But they were screaming whatever, throwing a fit. They can go ahead and throw a fit all they want. This is ridiculous. This is why people are scared in this town. This is why people won't speak up what the cops are doing. This is why people won't speak up. They're literally, this town, these cops, for everything they've heard, that's installing fear into this town. You should not have to feel fearful to where you can't go outside. You should never have to feel fearful for your life. That's putting someone in survival mode. That's like purposefully starting something. That's purposefully annoying a person. That's purposefully annoying a person. It's very stupid and very reckless. But they acted right when that cop was over there. And I got their faces, so you guys know who it is. But that's the exact same ones who got me hurt over here by the police. I have a right to speak up about this because I already know what they're trying to do. I already know their tactics, whatever they're doing. You're not hidden. It's known. And it's noticed. Just know and understand that. I know what you're doing. I know why you're pulling it. It's not bright. And it's not very smart. Because I do have family that do hear me out. I do have good cousins that will understand what am I talking about. They pay attention to this stuff. They were really ticked off last time they didn't know in time. Something was wrong. They didn't know right away. This is really sad. I have to keep speaking about this. That's proof in this is a documentary. Like, do these people not understand I'm building a case against what these people do? That's serious. Those are like serious charges against a lot of different people. It's a lot of different names, a lot of different people, a lot of people's involvement that I am catching every person's name, face, them teenagers, and for whatever the cops and the FBI has been doing. I am catching these people that they sent. Even the FBI has sent people to fuck with me. That's proof itself. That's what I'm saying though. The FBI probably sent them fucking teenagers my way again to fuck with me again. It's very stupid. That's why people are afraid in this town. That's why a lot of people don't want to go on about. And they're picking out targets. I'm the worst one to be targeted. Like, I'm the worst one to be picked. Because you ain't gonna like me at the end of the day. So I don't know why you had to pick me out of all people. Out of all people. I could prove it. I could back it up. And this is not the first time that these teenagers have came over here and done what they did. They purposefully do what they do. And the cops and the FBI is allowing it to keep going on and on and on. Actually, they can actually get RICO charges against them. And plus having biker groups involved. That came after me too. Yeah. I don't understand the stupidity of this fucking town. I'm tired of it. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it alone for right now. But just like I said, I got proof and evidence against everybody, even them teenagers. I got proof against the police, against the FBI, different bikers, and the Illuminati, the Secret Society, and the Outlaws, and the Freemasons. I got them all. Son of Silence, Outlaws, Mongols, Death Dealers. So, I don't know what these people are playing with, but it's very stupid at the end of the day. The Secret Society, Illuminati, Freemasons, and you got cops and the FBI involved. That's stupider on top of everything. That's corruption. That's straight up proof and evidence right there of what that one post I shared, that this person kind of admitted that the FBI is making people go out and make people a target. They're picking out victims. That's very stupid that they're making it known. Do they not understand that I kind of already know what they've been doing this whole entire time? It's an enterprise. They're caught. Give it up. Give it up already. Before you look even more dumber. It's not even worth it to be paid or you being told by the FBI to mess with me. That's stupid on top of that. You've been baited to break the law. They're breaking the law by making you break the law by bothering me. Make it make sense. Grandpa Stormscript's not going to be too happy about this. My uncles ain't going to be too happy about this, and my good cousins are going to be severely mad about this. But I'm going to go and get off here, and hope you guys have a lovely night.